Hey, Andrew here, and this is the instructional video for your 4th axis jockey. So when you get the jockey, the handlebars and the handles are not going to be installed. It's very easy to do. So you'll just want to make sure that this screw is facing out away from you, and the angle of the handlebar is going outwards. You can just slide them right in and tighten them right up. Very easy. For these handles, the right one is going to be the one with this hole in it right here. You can use that to run cables through the system, and I'll show you that in just a sec. And these just screw right in, tighten them up, and I should note that these are also adjustable here. So if you loosen these up, you can move it around, tighten it back up, and change the angle. Next would be this piece right here, and this will go along with this piece down into the bottom here, and you'll have a screw, and just screw this right in here. Some of you will have gotten the cone, some of you not, and I'll get into that a little bit later. And let me show you that cable. So I got one here with some cables running through it, so you can see it's coming from here down and out, and then it comes up, and you can actually tuck them under these little pins here and run it back up and all the way up and out. So once you have the handlebars and the handles installed, there's still a few more steps before you can install your Ronin. So you'll see here that there's some slop in the spring. So now to fix the slop in the system, we'll have to turn this anchor counterclockwise to tighten it. There we go. No more slop. Do a little bit more. Okay, now we're ready, almost ready to put on the Ronin. So you also got these little rubber rings. All this is a simple protection for the back of your Ronin here. We gave you 2 of them, so just put that right on there. Pretty easy to do, and it keeps this from bumping into the system, you'll see. So we'll take the Ronin. You'll want to make sure that the camera is already balanced, because it's easier to balance on the tuning stand right side up than it would be to be upside down. You don't necessarily have to have the camera on there when you do this, but we'll throw it on there. Okay, so you got this locking unit here. You want to make sure it's to the right side, and then slide it in here this way. Pull that up. And then just tighten this. And there you have it. It's on there. Okay, so I'll show you what those rubber grommets do. This protection from this knob here, because the Ronin is so long that it does bump here. If you have the Ronin M, you won't have this problem. You won't need these rubber rings here. So you'll notice that it's fallen all the way down, so we definitely need to add more tension into the system to get it to sit level. So again, counterclockwise to tighten. I need to turn this one quite a bit because the Ronin is pretty heavy. Okay, still not quite there. And all this is doing is tightening this spring inside here, and by turning this knob, you're moving it outwards and putting more tension on it. Okay, so now it's sitting right. The next thing you'll want to look at is this one and the spring adjustment angle. So when you pick it up, you bring it down or bring it back. Notice how it shoots back at me. We don't want that. So that means that we have to adjust this angle. If it's shooting back at me, that means it's too high. So for this adjustment, you need to twist it counterclockwise to lower it. We'll give that a try. Let's turn this on. we spin this counterclockwise to lower it. That's too low. Let's pick this up. And it's still coming back, so let's keep lowering it. But you notice how when I lower it, now we're going to need more tension. Okay, so you're going to want to just keep adjusting these two knobs until you kind of find that sweet spot, and you'll know it. It sits level. It doesn't fall or raise up when you move it around. And there really isn't too much to it. It just takes a little bit of playing around. You'll notice if you do tilt back too far, no matter what you do, it's really going to tilt up like that. So if you need to get a higher shot, you're just going to want to use your Ronin remote to get the angle up higher like that, and then you can start lower and bring it up level to get a higher shot. Okay, next I will show you what comes with the Pro package. There's a couple extra items here. First one is going to be this cone that I want to show you. And this is what's going to go into your jockey here. Then you'll have to put this on with the provided screw and install it here. Now for the jockey belt here, you'll want to make your adjustments on the belt before putting this on. Get it pretty close with a little bit of extra room to spare because this does take up some room. So once you've made your adjustments there, you're going to take this and you want to make sure that these D rings are facing towards you and up in the same direction that the gimbal would go in here. And I will just take this and lay it down. Okay. And you'll want to check over here and lock this in so that you have the same distance between here and here as here and here. So you can move this and adjust it so it's the same. Next I want to show you this. It's a load bear suspenders kit. So we have these, a link to these on Amazon in the description. So if you want to wear the suspenders, if you think that might be more comfortable, you can get those. And these are easy to install. Just one right here, here, and then on this side, you'll want to install them onto these top rings. There we go. There we go, and now you have suspenders kit for a little bit more support. Okay, finally I'm going to show you the underslung mount and how that goes. It's going to mount under here, so this way you can have your Ronin underslung, the camera's right side up, just depending on how you want to do it. So this is the extension bracket. It's going to come with 4 screws that are going to go up and into here. So you'll take a screw, put it on here, and just install it like that. Very easy. Once this is installed, you can take this bracket, make sure that the screw is pointing outwards so you can access it easily, and mount it right on here. It's going to come with these 2 1/4 screws, and just use an Allen key to install that right there. So what that looks like once it's installed is here. Now what we've done so that it's easy to mount your Ronin is just take a small piece of Velcro and attach it right here. Now it's nice and secure. It's really not going anywhere. This thing just fits right on top, and that secures it very easily. So So I can just show you how to move that over. Turn this off. Loosen this first. Pull up this lock. Slide it out. Now on this one, you can see the air is a little easier and you're going to have to insert it that way. Just bring it under. There we go. So now that we've set up the jockey, the Ronin is on there and everything's ready to go, I just want to show you how everything works together. So I'll take my belt, got the cup facing up, and I've made my adjustments so it fits me. Got it right nice and centered. Now I'll take the jockey, set it right in there. There we go. Now you can see a lot of the weight has been taken off my hands. I can just kind of let my arms rest like this to hold the rest of the weight that's not being supported by the belt. And it's very easy to walk around and get your shot. And one thing I want to note is if you ever need to make camera adjustments, change your focus, anything like that, the proper way to hold the jockey is with one hand in the center here with the center of gravity. This way you've freed up a hand and you can do whatever you need here with your camera. Another thing I want to show you is the cone adjustment here. So you'll notice it's easy to take in and out like this, but you can also make it so it fits in there real snug and it won't come out. So to do that, just move this up and down. So if it's all the way down, that means the cone is going to fit in there all the way in and it's going to be nice and tight in there. It's going to be hard to take out. If you've got it all the way up, then there is no support there. This part just goes into the bottom and it just slides right in and out very easily. So that's it for the jockey instructional video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave any questions in the comments and let us know what you guys think. If you got any questions, let us know. So that's it. Have fun out there, guys.